that's a wrap. We all know who the winner is. What's up, Bachelor Nation? My name's Yani if you're new, and welcome to another Bachelorette recap, episode 2. I hope you have your rosé, your wine, your champagne ready, because we have a lot to talk about. Today I'm drinking the Fremont Lush IPA. We have our first group date, and the guys basically have to tell Katie or show her why they are the greatest lovers of all time. And this was a really funny one, but there was only 3 people that stood out to me. The first one was Connor B, Connor the cat. I'm always going to refer to him as that. And he wrote a song because we know he's a musician, and it was a really sweet, funny song. I think he did an amazing job. And the second one that stood out to me was Trey. And I apologize for my last video. I confused Trey and Andrew. So when I said Trey last time, I was referring to Andrew. My apologies. Like I said, it was the first night. I'm still learning the guys and their names. But this one is Trey that I'm talking about right now, and he put on a puppet show, and it was very raunchy, and it was just really, really funny and all in good humor. And then the last one was Mike B. Mike B is the virgin, as we all know, and I thought it was so shady that the producers put him on this date. We all know that it was going to be a very sexual date, and all of the guys were just, you know, putting it all out there, not really being shy, and this poor guy just looked so defeated. I felt so bad for him. He was a champ, and he went up there and spoke from his heart. He wrote a poem for Katie and let her know in front of everyone that he is a virgin, and he even made her cry. I am not gonna lie, I was pretty emotional. I started crying just a little bit because it was really sweet and vulnerable, and especially in front of a group of guys. I can imagine how hard that must have been, but kudos to him because I thought it was beautiful, and Katie definitely loved it. So later on at night, they're all on their date still, and Carl, I just feel like, is starting to rub me the wrong way. He seems like he's just there to like win the prize. I don't know, I just don't think his intentions are good. Nothing too crazy happens, but Thomas does get the group rose, and you can tell Carl feels some type of way. So now it's time for the one-on-one date, and our boy Greg gets the one-on-one with Katie, and I was so excited because I've already expressed that Greg is my favorite, and Katie seems to feel very sure about Greg already. It's pretty crazy that she gave him the first impression rose, and now he's going on the one-on-one. If the guys weren't intimidated before, they really should be, because that says a lot about their connection almost immediately. So that was really nice to see. She pulls up to the house, and she's in this red pickup truck, which is super badass, and it's such a cool truck. They're all just kind of watching, and Greg comes outside, and he's matching with Katie. I thought that was really cute. He gives her the sweetest hug, and then they go off on their date. So on their date, Katie lets them know that they're gonna be doing something that she used to do with her dad, and that's fishing, which is pretty crazy because Greg used to go fishing with his dad all the time. So they already have a lot in common, and she's teaching him how to pitch a tent because he doesn't know how, and she's kind of teasing him. They go fishing, and then she gets really deep and personal and starts talking about her dad. As we know, her dad passed away, I believe, in 2012, and it was a really touching moment, and it's crazy to see how comfortable and vulnerable she is with Greg. And later on at night, he opens up to her that he also lost his dad about 2 years ago. It's just crazy to see how much they have in common and how comfortable they are with each other. That's a wrap. We all know who the winner is, because Greg is, I don't know, I don't see anybody being at his level as far as connection with Katie. I see that there are a lot of attractions with other guys, but I don't see that intimate connection yet. But who knows, we'll see. The following day we have our second group date, and we have Tasha and Caitlin waking up the guys with cowbells, and it was really funny. They're dressed really cute. They have like their jean outfits with a cowboy hat and cowboy boots. And I'm not gonna lie, they dogged my girl Katie again because I did not like her outfit. And I'll pop a picture up here and you can see that Caitlin looks like she's the one that's like the main one, the Bachelorette. And I've seen that on a TikTok before, and I was like, yeah, that's true. It doesn't even look like Katie is the main girl in this picture. And anyways, we already know how I feel about the fashion for Katie this season. I'm really hopeful that we're gonna see her dressed or styled a lot better. For the second group date, the guys have to mud wrestle each other, and the winner gets extra time with Katie before the cocktail party. We already know that it's a bunch of guys, lots of egos, and it was gonna get pretty dirty, literally. And of course we have Aaron and Cody to fight at the end. We already know that there's history with them in the last episode. My apologies, Aaron is not crazy. Their backstory, that they do know each other from back home in San Diego, and Aaron just seems to really hate Cody. It seems pretty obvious to all of the girls when they're watching. They know that it starts to get personal, and they're just going at it. And of course, Aaron wins the round. So Katie picks Aaron, and I think she just wanted to get the dirt to see what was really going on between them, because she told him that they sensed it was personal. He just starts to tell her that he doesn't trust him, he's just in it for the fame, he doesn't want love, and it's just like all getting to her head, because if I was a Bachelorette and I was like putting my heart into it and I wanted to find love at the end, I would be devastated, and I would definitely want people to tell me who was in it for all the right reasons. So you can tell that she started thinking a little bit, and she was just pretty heartbroken. Not for Cody, but just the fact that somebody is there for the wrong reasons. Later on at night, Katie confronts Cody, and he just seems so tongue-tied, and it could be for either reason. He got caught and he has no idea what to say, or he was just so shocked at Aaron's allegations that he couldn't find the words to say. So I don't know if I don't really trust either one of them. She obviously took Aaron's side because she sends Cody home, and I feel like I like that she's taking action and she's sending people home right away like that. But at the same time, if Cody was really there for the right reasons, I feel really bad because that wasn't fair. I think she should have sat them both down together and then got to the bottom of it just to see who was lying and who wasn't. She just went with her gut and sent him home, and I'm okay with that because I didn't really see much of a connection. I know it was the first night, but she obviously has stronger connections with other people. Then she tells the guys that she needs to take a minute, and she leaves. And of course I feel bad for them. It takes time away from them, and we all know the process is really short and time is crucial. So after she has a little bit of time to herself, Andrew goes and he finds her and he just tries to cheer her up, and then they get personal and start talking about their family, and they have a lot in common as well, and I just think he's such a sweetheart. So Aaron ends up getting the rose, and as he should, he well deserved it. He went to go talk to her and comfort her when she was feeling really sad and crying. And of course Aaron just has like this dirty look, and he just rubs me the wrong way too. I don't think he's there for the right reasons, or he's just there for drama, but I think she should have got rid of him too. So for the cocktail party, they showed Katie getting ready, and she's got this green metallic dress, and it's got like the one sleeve. It's not the best, but it's getting better, so I was really happy about that. She greets the guys and she steals Michael away, which I like that she took him to the side instead of the guys like fighting for her. And she basically lets him know, because he didn't have a date, which I was really sad about, that they had such a strong connection and she didn't really need the date to confirm that. So you can tell he was really relieved about that, and I can't wait to see their relationship more. I am still Team Greg, but I really do like Michael as well. Then she has her one-on-one with Carl. Oh, Carl. He's putting things in her head, manipulating her, telling her that there's several guys that are there for the wrong reasons, and you can just, she just like looks so shattered, and I feel so bad for her. He just, I don't know, he just looks like a little con artist, and like I said, I don't like him. He seems very sneaky. And so she goes right away to the guys and lets them know if they're not there for the right reasons that they can leave, and she's like really pissed off about it. And all the guys are just really surprised because that just came out of nowhere, and they're trying to figure out who spoke to her last, and Carl's just in the back not really saying anything, and he eventually lets them know. And they're all just pretty pissed off because there was no reason for him to say anything. It was just like him making allegations. It wasn't true, and it kind of just ends there, and it continues next week, which means it's going to be even more drama, and I cannot wait, and I really hope that she sends him home because he's just bad news. Well, I'm going to close the video out here. Leave a comment down below on what you thought about this week's episode, if you like Katie's fashion sense, if there's any other guys that are giving you bad vibes. I want to know all of it, but I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another recap. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye!